Today we made Yoylecake from Battle for Dream Island in real life. Wow, this was a mistake. But before we head on with the video, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe because, oh wow, dude, it's free and stuff. Yeah. Now, the first phase of making any respectable Yoylecake is to obviously get the needed ingredients. And to get the needed ingredients, we were gonna have to go to Yoyland. How was I gonna get there, you ask? Well, I mean, I hitched a ride on Puffball, and we got Yoy Bears like literally getting barraged by cannonballs. This is me, not clickbait. Oh my god. Okay, but in reality, we were gonna need like actual things. First, cake mix, eggs, water, other stuff, and a lot of frosting. We were gonna need a lot of frosting. Literally, it took me more time to make all the frosting than to make the actual cake. I mean, seriously, come on. Now that we have all the ingredients, we can start making the cake, and as you can see, we're just making, I'm just making the batter right now, and that's cool, nice. With the eggs and like water and cake mix and all the stuff you have to put in there in the bowl, we can start whisking it together and actually make cake batter. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot more appealing, don't you think? Jeez, it does not look good before. With the batter ready, now we can pour it into the pan. There we go. That's great. Looks really cool. Nice. Incredible. Wow. With the cake out of the way and baking in the oven, we start phase 3, making the frosting. There was a lot of frosting we had to make. Keep in mind, we have to like color this like purple and green and orange and all those other colors later on. Okay, so this is funny. You can see that I spilled some vanilla and I had to clean it up before I could keep going with whisking the frosting. I still find that funny. Anyway, now we have blue and red food coloring in there, and we're whisking it to make purple. Although it wasn't enough, so I had to get more red and blue food coloring to make it even more purple, and this went on for a while. With the purple frosting safely out of the way, it was time to make the green frosting. We did the usual beginning frosting stuff, and then we added vanilla and green food coloring at the same time, which is a lot smarter than what I did before. So yeah. Now that the green frosting was done, it was time to make the yellow and orange frosting. I decided to make only one batch for both of them by separating it into 2 bowls. This would be a mistake because I had to make more yellow and orange frosting later on. I don't really know why there's a pause here. Must have run into the bathroom or something. After I made all that frosting, I took out the cake and I went to bed for the next day, where I realized that I did a lot of things wrong. First of all, the cake was rectangular when Yoylecake was actually circular, and I didn't even. It's supposed to be double-decker. Clearly, there was no way I was gonna be able to make this rectangular cake a good circular double-decker cake! We're trapped! There's no way out now! Well, not with that mindset anyway. You see, I cut the rectangular cake into 2 identical circles, so then we could put them on top of each other. Pretty ingenious. Oh yeah, and, this is all the frosting I made. Yeah, that's a lot of frosting. With the cake cut neatly into 2 circles, it was time to get the circles out of the cake, so, you know, we got rid of all the other cake, and we got out the circles. Wow. Anyhow, now we could frost the middle of the cake. You know, this would be like the frosting in the middle of a slice of cake. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now we frosted the sides of the cake. The purple and the green parts along the side. The reason we did show it is because, well, it's kind of hard to show stuff from a top view, and it's on the side. It would be a total waste, and we tried recording it. It just didn't show up with our top view camera. Okay, turns out we did record the frosting of the green side, just not the purple one. Yeah, forgive me on that one. It's easier to see the green. You couldn't see the purple, but yeah, that was frosting. And now here I am, frosting the top with purple frosting, because there's purple frosting on the top. That's what I'm doing now. And now we're piping out the yellow frosting along the lines of the cake. There's like the yellow frosting outline on the Yoylecake, so yeah. Oh, and huzzah! Here's more yellow frosting outline just on the bottom layer. Hooray! We were almost finished with the cake, and it was time to pipe out the little orange dots alongside the cake. It's about to end. Wow. And with that, the Yoylecake was finished. Did you want some cinematic? I got some cinematic shots. I can show you. Okay, sounds good.